Hello everyone and welcome to Brilliant Mind series, Number and Numeration System. In this video, we are going to learn something about significant figures and when zero becomes significant. This explains when zero becomes significant, and there are rules to determine whether or not zero is a significant figure. Rule 1. Zeros fixed between other digits are always significant. For example, 900.01 has 5 significant figures or digits. Why? Because there is a decimal point. The next rule states that zeros after all other digits and after the decimal point are significant. For example, we have 145.0 and this has 4 significant figures or digits. Third rule states that zeros before non-zero digits are not significant. Example, 0.017 has 2 significant digits or figures. Non-zero digit means the digit or the number is not 0. Last but not least, zeros after non-zero digits are not significant. For example, 2000 has only 1 significant figure. And lastly, zeros after 0 digits are significant. Example, 200.0 has 4 significant figures. Now rule 4 and rule 5 looks a little bit confusing, so I'm going to explain it here. Now under rule 4 we have 2000, and as you can see there is no decimal point here. There's no decimal point, which is why we had only 1 significant figure here. By looking at rule 5, there is a decimal point here, and therefore once there is a decimal point here, it makes it 4 significant figures. Why? Because zeros after 0 digits are significant. Illustration 1. Express 85738632 to 4 significant figures. Looking at the question very well, the number 3 here falls on the 4th significant figure. The number to the right is 8, which is more than 5. Now in mathematics, when you are rounding or correcting a number to the nearest thousand, to a significant figure or to a decimal place, and the number is 5 or more, we borrow 1 from the number and then add it to the next number to the right. Sorry, to the left. And so when we borrow 1 here and we add it to the 3, it will be 4. And therefore our final answer is going to be 85740000, and this gives us 4 significant figures. Second question. A bag of rice weighs 1084 kilograms. Correct the weight to 2 significant digits. And this is the second significant figure. The number to the right is 8, and of course it's more than 5. And so we're going to borrow 1 here and add it to the 1. Sorry, add it to 0, making 1. So we're going to have 1100 kilogram. What if the number here is 4? If the number here is 4, and of course it's not up to 5. So if the number is 4, 3, 2, 1, you don't touch it, you leave it. You don't borrow when the number is 4. You don't borrow when the number is 3. You don't borrow when the number is 2. You don't borrow when the number is 1. And you don't borrow when the number is 0. You only borrow when the number is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So fortunately, we have 8 here. So we borrow 1 from 8 and added it to the 0, making 1. That's why we have 1100 kilogram. Third question. How many significant figures are in 70.01? There are 4 significant figures in 70.01. The next illustration, which is illustration 4, the length of Ahmed's bedroom is 900 feet. How many significant figures does it have? This 9,000 has only 1 significant figure. Basic Education Certificate Examination 2019. Correct 0.024561 to 3 significant figures. As we can see, the number 5 here falls on the third significant figure. But the number to the right of 5 is 6. And of course, it's more than 5. And so we are going to borrow 1 here and add it to the 5, making 6. And therefore, our final answer is going to be 0.0246, which is to 3 significant figures. BECE 2006. Correct 0.003858 to 3 significant figures. And of course, the number 5 here is the third significant figure. And of course, the number to the right of 5 is 8. And therefore, we are going to borrow 1 and add it to the 5, making 6. And therefore, our final answer is going to be 0.00386. BECE 2002B. Correct 0.00025 to 1 significant figure. As you can see, the number to the right of 2 is 5. And of course, if it is 5 or more, we borrow 1 and add it to the next number, which is 2. And so when you borrow 1 and add it to the 2, it's going to be 3. And therefore, our final answer is 0.0003. BECE 1983. Write 39.9748 kilometers in 3 significant figures. This is the third significant figure. But the next number is 7, which is more than 5. And so we are going to borrow 1 here and add it to the 9, making 10. In mathematics, when you're adding and you get 10, you write 0. And then you carry the remainder forward. And so 0, remainder 1. And the 1, we are going to add the 1 to the 9, making 10. 0, remainder 1. Then we carry the remainder forward, making 1 here. And then when you add 1 to the 3, you're going to get 4. And therefore, to 3 significant figures, we are going to get 40, or 40.0 kilometers. Review exercises. Mansa recorded the length of her bedroom and corrected her measurement to 2 SF as 1200. State 4 possible actual readings Mansa might have obtained. What this means is that any number that you state, when you run it to 2 SF, you should get 1200. So I've already given you 2 here, 1184. When we run this to 2 SF, we are going to get 1200. Here, when we round this 1221 to 2 SF, we will still get 1200. Why? Because 2 is not up to 5. And so you are not going to borrow. You leave it like that. Next question. Musa measured the length of his teacher's table and corrected his measurement to 4 significant digits as 4567000. State 5 possible actual readings Musa might have obtained. This is like the previous question. Any figure you write here, when you run it off, you should get 4567000. And so when we run this off, 5 is here. When you borrow 1 and add it, it is making 7. So it will be 4567000, which is equivalent to this. I've also added this. So complete the remaining answers. The third question says round 0.0023457 to 3 SF. I've provided the answer, but do it yourself and make sure and check whether you get it correct. Determine the decimal places for each of the following. How many decimal places are in each of these numbers? Answer the following questions by using true or false. 34.6209. Is this 6 SF digit or figures? If it is true, you circle the T, which is true. 0.003048. Is it to 3 SF? 50.5010.0. Is it 5 SF? 4032.090. Is it 6SF? I don't know. You can cross check. So the key here is there are 2 truths and 2 falses. And the last question, determine the number of significant figures or digits in each of the following numbers. Determine how many significant figures are in each of the following numbers. Please subscribe to this channel, share and enable notification. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.